My experience with the DAT was, I don't know if I could summarize it in one word, but it was definitely an experience. It was an eye-opener, and I'm glad I went through it because it improved my study skills and my study habits. You know, going back, I would have been studying for it all along. I've gotten my study books and materials, and I would have been testing on the subjects that I had already taken, and still gotten a little bit of insight on the classes I haven't taken yet, just to look at the organic stuff, even not understanding, just to have it start to become familiar to you. That's one thing I learned that I do now, is that I'll read ahead in chapters. Maybe I don't understand everything, but if your professor has to rush through that chapter, if something else happens, then you're located, and you're not so frightened by all the new stuff, because at least you've had time for your brain to grapple with it a little bit, just looking ahead. So I wish I had done that with the DAT. And I also planned on having like this beautiful 3-month summer to like sit there and study, but then I had kind of a transcript nightmare that came up. So I ended up having to take biochemistry, Bio2 lab, biochemistry lab over the summer while trying to study for the DAT, and I did volunteer and shadow a little bit. If I could do it over again, I would have just isolated some time for the DAT, but life happens, and I had to deal with it. That being said, like, I got a lot of stamina from being in that high stress situation. Like, studying 10-12 hours a day is nothing for me now. Like, do I want to do it all the time? No, but I can, and I know I have that in my back pocket. I would be up studying from 7 to 2, and then again from 2 to 10. I take like a 2-3 hour break in the middle of the day, and you just have to do what you need to do to get it done. One thing that helped me out a lot was practice tests. My score, for me, it was a skyrocketed. Just being able to finish. Those unanswered questions, or those random just clicking things at the end, annihilate your score. Maybe you know more than what the score is showing you by being able to get through the questions faster. So learn, like, this is going to sound really condescending, and it's not. Learn how to read. Because in the DAT, the reading comp section is, you have like, it's different for the MCAT. It's like 16, 17 paragraphs, and you have 20 questions, and you have 3 of those to finish in 60 minutes. So you have like 5 minutes per paragraph. So you need to learn how to like filter through that, get it through it quickly, getting the information that you need to be able to answer technical questions about it. And that helped me with my grades this semester also. Just being able to do that, because like you have a lot of material to get through, and I felt like the DAT was actually preparation for dental school. It was a test, but that's what I gained from it. I feel like I'm a better student because I've taken it. Other than that, it just takes practice, 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 practice those tests.
For me, practice.